And ladies and gentlemen, our first guest is Elliot Compton. Elliot, welcome to the show. It's good to see you.
Thank you. You too.
Good. Elliot, you're in heavy training. You're the main event at Legacy at Eaton's Hill on November the 22nd.
Yeah, against Bruno Carvalho from Portugal. I've just come back from Thailand. I got back on Saturday, spent a bit of time over elite boxing, just pushing myself to the limit. And back here now training with my gym at the Team Compton Training Centre and just grinding it out day in, day out in the lead up.
That's good training with your father at Auchenflower.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. So
that's good. And your preparation for your fight's been good so far?
So far it's been unreal. It's been the best camp I've had so far. I already feel the fittest that I've felt this far out from a fight. Weight's on track, so it's just all systems go.
So it's handy when your weight is on track early, because a lot of guys, as you know, they go to the sweat box and they have nothing left when fight times come in.
Yeah.
Fighting main events is nothing new for you. You've had a good 40 fights nearly by now.
Yeah.
And a lot of them have been main events recently too.
Yeah, I'm at 33 fights now. I can't even keep track of how many main events that I've been.
Yeah.
I've been main event on Legacy. This is my second main event on Legacy now. So it's exciting to return back and be a main event again.
Just a bit like the old Evolution shows, there's no belts involved, it's just a prestige main event for you.
Yeah, this is it's just a big fight, you know. I like big tough fights that whether there's a belt on the line or not. I mean, belts are cool, but I prefer the experience and the stories to tell after. And Bruno's a tough guy, and I think it's going to be an exciting fight for everyone.
I reckon it will be too. It's going to be a marquee main event. With the fights you've had, just on the subject of belts and titles, how many have you won now? Because you've won a fair few, to my recollection.
Yeah, I've got 7 belts in total. The latest one I won was the CMT middleweight title. I beat Jun Lee for that and took that belt from him. So now I'm just looking to try and get a few more on the shelf. Yeah,
Jun's a good fighter too, a good tough left-hander, that guy.
Yeah, very evasive.
And the CMT 72.5 kilogram champion from the blue corner, Elliot the Dragon Compton.
A lot of fellas get into martial arts for different reasons. Now you've done a fair few styles. It wasn't just Muay Thai all the time.
No, I started training when I was 5 years old with my father and his instructor back in Adelaide under Nino Pillar. We studied all kinds of martial arts. Muay Thai obviously being the main one, and Jeet Kune Do, Bruce Lee's style, if you will.
Yeah.
On top of that, I've done Filipino Kali, I've done a lot of wrestling, I'm a blue belt Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. The list goes on, really. I'll save you a bit of time.
That's a fair resume to have, though, too.
Yeah, it's cool. It gives me influences from many areas. So when one thing's not working in a fight, I can adapt and I can change, and I can use my skills to beat the other guy's skills if he's very one-dimensional.
Yeah, that's fair enough too. You've had a lot of big fights in your career. You fought Toby Smith as well?
Yeah, I fought Toby back in April on Pride and Glory in Townsville. That was a good fight. Toby's a tough kid, as I'm sure everyone's aware. I felt like I was doing all right up until the 3rd round. We had a good game plan, and I just zoned out from the game plan for a split second. And at this level, that's all it takes. And he caught me with a knee square in the guts. And anyone that's ever been kneed in the belly knows that it's the same as getting chinned. You can't come back from it with enough time, you know. You
definitely can't. And Toby is the big dog in the Muay Thai yard at the moment too. He's had some great victories.
Yeah.
Would you be looking at a rematch, or have you got any particular people you'd like to fight in the future?
I'm not really in the business of calling people out.
Yeah.
I mean, I would like to fight Toby again. I like the opportunity. I feel like I should have a couple more maybe before and earn my shot. There's other people in line before me. Another fight that I'd like to have again would be with Kim Johnson. But again, that's not me calling anybody out. It's just those 2 fights were great fights. The fans loved it. We both loved it. So it kind of makes sense to do it again.
Well, Ellie, that was really good, and we can't wait to see you in action on the 22nd. I'd like to thank you a lot for coming on the show today. It's really good having you on.
Thank you.
Good on you.
Thanks.